Hello everybody, I'm Garrulous64 and welcome back to Sonic Mania mods. Today we've got the Boss Bash mod, which I guess is similar to the Boss Rush mod that I never got to try out. But apparently this one doesn't have any forced deaths or anything, and honestly when I went to try the original or other version of the Boss Rush mod, it was taken down before I could get to try it. So this is a first for me. I'm gonna see if I can actually beat all of the bosses in Mania without losing hope in myself and humanity. Of course, losing hope in myself is a lot easier than losing hope in humanity. I did that a long time ago. Well, that's cool. I like that there's a little transition there and it doesn't just throw you right into the Death Egg robot fight. Gosh, we're gonna be hearing the boss themes a lot today, and I have no problem with that because Ruby Delusions is one of my favorite songs in the soundtrack. Also, I was expecting you to shoot your little grabby hand out. I didn't know you were gonna throw a bomb at me. It's just mean. See, when I first saw this boss, I was like, I am intimidated. But then, since then, I am just so much less intimidated. This boss is nothing, especially if you abuse invincibility frames. And down the hole he goes. Tails, get up there! Yeah, you stay up there. Let your feet get ground away by those turning gears. Is it still gonna have the little shake-off scene with the purple goop? Yes, it is. Alright, so now we get this first pathetic mini-boss. I barely even think about this boss when I think about this game. It's so forgettable. I mean, I guess they didn't want to blow their load, so to speak, on the mini-boss. All of the final zone bosses are pretty good, so I guess I shouldn't be complaining. Oh, and speaking of final zone bosses, of course, now I gotta play Puyo. Or Mean Bean Machine, if you'd rather, whatever. I don't really care what you call it. It's Puyo Puyo at the end of the day. And I'm still not very good at it, and I still don't see myself playing it anywhere other than here. Well, that was dumb. Whenever I play this boss, though, I'm reminded of this video my friend DaveAce made. I forget what mod he was showing off, but he was playing the Puyo Puyo boss, and he was about to win, but at the last second, his opponent, I think it was a mod that changed the Eggman sprites to something. It might have... I don't think it was the Eggette boss replacement. I'm not 100% sure, though. It might have been. But he, I'll find out what it is and put a card in the video. But he was about to win, and then the CPU just got this ridiculous combo and just destroyed him. And he wasn't even playing one of the harder modes. He was just playing in the regular game, and it was just like, you must be really unlucky to have that happen to you. Alright, that felt like it took forever, but that's just because I actually had to restart because I had to go do something and my computer turned off. So I just went through all those bosses again, but it's not like it's taking me that long because it is a boss rush, therefore it's not supposed to take long. It's just supposed to crush your spirits, like the ones in Mega Man. Praying that this isn't anything like those. You know, it can't be like the ones in Mega Man, because the ones in Mega Man make you restart all of the boss rush every time you die. That would be brutal, because some of the bosses in this game can get a little bit irritating, but I don't think anything besides the final boss is really going to annoy me that much. Now, you know what, speaking of the final boss, I wonder if, like, the final boss is actually included in this if you have all the Chaos Emeralds. I didn't see anything about it on the Game Banana page, but since you're fighting the final boss, if you don't have all the Chaos Emeralds, I'm assuming you would just get the regular ending. But with the Chaos Emeralds, you should go to the Egg Reverie. I don't know, I guess we'll see. I love this boss so much. It's so much fun. It reminds me a lot of the bosses from Sonic Advance 2, where you're just constantly chasing the boss down, except this time, I guess the boss is keeping pace with you, instead of outrunning you? I don't know. I got Sonic Advance 2 on the brain lately because I played Sonic Advance 2 Mania Edition. That mod was just too much fun. Sonic? I couldn't control Sonic there for a second. That's weird. Can you not control him in those sections? I could have sworn I could jump around and stuff, but it just completely took all control away from me, and I thought I was going to decelerate and fall back down the ramp. It came back on screen. Alright. Whoa. Alright, that was weird. Alright. Time to check today's weather forecast. And by that, I mean kill a fat man in a robot suit. Alright, I know it's not a robot suit, but you know, close enough. What if he's ever built like a giant robot suit to fight in? He just jumps in, it's kind of like a mech from Gurren Lagann or something. I mean, I guess, maybe, I don't know. It's like the egg mobile is like his cockpit for everything, so I guess technically all of the things that he fits that into could be classified as robot suits, maybe? I don't know. I love that transition so much. It's such a cool idea for getting onto Flying Battery again. Alright, now we're gonna be thrown in the trash where we belong. Tails, use your body to destroy it. Alright, that's fine. Tails abuse is a good system. I'm just piloting Tails like a remote-controlled drone to attack this thing. Not like that, because that's dumb. Alright, I think I can hit it myself now. No, just barely. There we go. Well, it doesn't matter, because Tails did all the work for me. As it should be. Oh, jeez. I forgot that thing falls right in the middle. I take care of spiders as fast as possible because I don't like them. What do I got against spiders? They're icky. They got 8 legs. It's not natural. Nothing should have that many legs. Forget about millipedes. Ugh. I would gladly continuously fight this boss till the end of time, just so I can keep listening to this song. You know, the jetpack reminded me a lot of Lost World all of a sudden. The very last cutscene where Eggman tries to get away in the jetpack, but he just completely fails because Sonic took the exhaust hose. Imagine if you tried that here, the game would just end. Alright, well, it's a good thing I'm not pressed for times, because now we can take care of Press Garden Zone. Now, it's funny, because a lot of the time now, when I fight these bosses, I'm supersonic, so I don't usually spend time in the fights. But it's kind of fun having to take my time again. Ooh, that was stupid. Oh, you moved that saw way too quickly. No. I'm gonna use invincibility frames to take care of you. Or Tails. Tails can get him. No, not me and Tails. Just Tails alone. I'm trapped. What am I supposed to do? That's what I'm supposed to do. I like how he had me cornered there for a second. This goes to show I've not fought these bosses that much without Supersonic. Oh, I was gonna try and get him when he was coming down. I don't know if you can actually do that. Can you hit him on his way down? I love the heavies so much. They're such cool villains. I would love to see the heavies return in a modern game or something, but... What? Okay. You and your starfish. Press zone. Press zone. Press zone. Press garden zone. What's wrong with me? Press garden zone is where I start to falter. Press gone. Yeah, okay. Give me that ring back, please. Okay, no more rings for me. I'm doomed. It's a good thing I have 27 lives. You know, I think the problem right now is that since I've fought these bosses so often as just supersonic, I don't pay attention to the projectiles. I don't pay attention to the ways they attack, because I can just slam into them as fast as possible. So that's why I'm killing myself over and over again. Not because I'm bad, just because I'm not well versed in their patterns, of course. I'm not bad at anything. I'm really good at everything. How did I not get that ring back? Oh, it doesn't matter. You're dead. And you deserve it, too. Heavy weeb. That just sounds like an insult. It doesn't sound like a name anymore. I guess heavy shinobi sounds kind of like a derogatory thing as well, though, so I don't know. That's a generous amount of rings for a very easy boss. Wait a minute, I hit him from the top, though. Why did that hurt me? I don't... whatever. You know what? Do whatever you want, Lightbug boss. Your time is up! I was really expecting to not hit him, and just have to, you know... I was really expecting not to hit him, and have to, like, just let my pride sink lower. We're warping all over the place. I don't know what happened to the sound right there, but... we're gonna fight Metal Sonic. And win, most likely. This is a boss I've fought plenty of times without Supersonic, because Supersonic's just not practical in this boss fight. You just run out of rings way too quickly because there aren't any to stock up on. Ah, you're starting with the grabby hands. Come on, stop with that. Just roll at me. Curl into a little ball. There you go. Stop. Let's go. Ball. Thank you. Oh, you like to make it annoying for me, don't you, Metal Sonic? Alright, come on, let's finish this already. Even your spike wall doesn't intimidate me anymore. I fear no spike wall. Nor man, nor hedgehog, nor robot. Nor robot hedgehog. Alright, that's actually a pretty good transition. This boss was absolute genius. Like, why does he explode? Was his scuba suit some kind of, like, metallic exoskeleton? Or what's the deal with that? Also, did Tails stay in the... Why did Tails stay in there? He doesn't want to leave yet. He's examining the technology within. Nope, he's done. He's a smart boy. Didn't take long. Oh no, not this boss. This boss caused me several game overs the first time I played it. But now I think I've got a handle on it. But we'll see. Again, Supersonic doesn't really help here either, but I usually have him by this point. Because the level is kind of long, you get a lot of rings. At least we get Ruby Delusions again. I really can't complain as long as I'm listening to this song. I'll find a way somehow, but I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be taking this song for granted. T-Lopes is just... oof. Tails... Goodbye, Tails. I knew you well. Okay, Supersonic helps for this part of the boss fight. Stop. Stop. This is not a washing machine. It's a giant underwater city. Tails, you champion. Did you see that? Tails is my boy. I take back everything I said about him. Yes, I did that. Now do more for me. Go hit the capsule. Alright, you know what? I will do it. You've earned your keep. You get to live another day. Oh yay, my favorite. Goodbye, friend. What? Wow. Tails must be really confident in his flying ability to fly this quickly. Alright, that was actually really cool. I wonder how they did that. They just speed up the flight. I don't even know. That That's really cool. I really dislike this boss. It's just not very fun to me. Like, the hitbox is really weird, and it's just stupid. It just takes forever. I like it when it jumps across the side like that, but when it's jumping from foreground to background or background to foreground, it's just... bleh. Yes, keep doing that, please. Thank you. Wow, it's listening. I like it when bosses cooperate with me. Makes my life a lot easier. I'm starting to think it was reading my microphone there for a second. It just... oh, you know what? There's a request. I will meet that request. Hey, where have you been? Yeah, I deserve that. Also, where'd Tails go? The bomb landed right on him. He's dead. Oh, no, he's fine. Well, look at that. We're here, almost if by magic. Speaking of magic. We've got the, heady fan service here. Okay, listen. Corks being shot out of a gun at that speed would not do anyone any harm. We need to apply some realism here, okay? Bombs, however, those will hurt no matter how fast they get thrown at you, so I guess I applaud you for your effort. Also, I love the face the Heavy Magician makes when you hit it. End. Oh, Oil Ocean is next. Hot dog. One really easy boss and one really annoying one. Oh, Tails crash landed a lot quicker than Sonic did. Is that the easiest boss in the game? I feel like it might be. Also, I don't need to deal with the stupid smog thing in the Act 2. That's perfect. Whoa. That'd be a nice way to just kill me right before the boss. But let's cheese, because I hate this boss so much. Okay, I got a couple hits on him, but not nearly as much as I would have liked. I guess we could cheese it anyway by doing this, but it's still dangerous because the tentacles are going to come out of the water in a second and pull the platforms down. This boss is a nightmare with Knuckles. It's also a nightmare if you have 0 rings. Yes, okay, that was a decent amount of hits there. He's gonna have like 2 hits left on him or something. It's gonna be 1 cycle. Maybe. Probably not. We'll see. You might be asking, how could you possibly be that stupid? I wouldn't be able to tell you. I'm trying to figure it out myself. Tails, you weren't there to back me up this time. Your previous accomplishments have been rendered null and void. You're sleeping in the garage again. The end. Octopus no more. I'm weirded out by my microphone. It doesn't catch me doing things like putting my water bottle down, but it hears me, like, it hears every, like, faintest little crack from my knuckles. Here we go. Is this thing, like, it reminds me of a spider, so therefore I fear it. But it's even worse than a spider because it's invincible. It's got an outer metal casing. Reminds me of, like, the Titan Dweevil from Pikmin 2. Except that thing was a lot more evil, and it had, like, actual weapons, like a poison cannon and a water cannon and stuff like that. It's dangerous. Lava Reef Act 2. Also, Knuckles section is even down there too. That's great. Wonder, can you use debug mode to get Sonic into a Knuckles boss fight? Or will that, like, crash the game or something? I really don't know. I don't think I've seen anyone do it. But I again, haven't looked for it, so... I feel like I should have gotten hit by that mace ball at least twice. There we go. The world is correcting its mistakes now. Yeesh, I gotta tell you, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it was gonna take. Almost at like 40 minutes of footage already. Or at least 35, I'm not really sure. I recorded a Forces boss video, like a couple times now, at least 3 times. Once, I didn't like it, so I got rid of it. The second time, my computer shut off right as I was fighting the final boss. And the third time, I think, again, I just didn't like it, so I've wasted a lot of my life on that video that will never see the light of day. But that was shorter than this, so far. Yeah, boss done, but, there's a pinch mode phase, I guess. I don't know if you can call it that. Wait! Alright. I almost got squished by that. Okay, what once was a final boss. You know what? It's funny, Sonic 1's final boss and Sonic 2's final boss are both repurposed as just regular bosses in this game. The threats are gone. Oh yes, the music. Shrink me! Thank you. Oh, Tails has a huge head when he's like this. I don't know, his head looks a lot bigger than Sonic's. His head looks a lot bigger than Sonic's does. Get back here, you and your drill. The idea for this boss is such a freaking cool idea. Like, they must have gone into, like, the ideas chamber in Sega and been like, guys, let's come up with the best ideas for bosses that the series has ever had. Alright, maybe not that extreme, but the ideas chamber. I don't know, maybe a conference room? Close enough. That's how my brain works. If you don't know what word you're trying to say, just make something up. See, we got 1 Eggman and 1 Amy left. I like that they at least referenced her in this game. I guess the way the story goes in this game, she wouldn't have really had a place, but I feel like they could have found something for her. Like, I mean, they fit the hooligans in there. And you know what? I almost said they fact the hooligans in there, as if it were like a past tense version of fit. Let's not do that. And here we go, with another boss that I used to think was really difficult, but is actually really easy. This is basically what you do. Sit in the corner, spin dash, jump. Gotta watch out for the balls. And then you gotta deal with this phase, of course, which is a little bit more annoying, but you know what? If you hit it a bunch of times before the gravity starts changing, you can at least... Whoa. Tails! You are really trying to earn your keep today! Alright, fine. You don't need to sleep in the garage. You can sleep in the kitchen. On the floor. With the dog. But not on the dog's mat, because the dog gets the mat. So you can sleep just on the tiles. That's fine. Probably a lot better than the concrete of the garage. What is this fictitious world I've created where Sonic and Tails live in the same house, but Sonic forces Tails to live in the garage? Ah, okay, I see. Alright, so, oh yeah, that's right, this is treated as like an Act 3 almost, if you use the, if you use this, I believe. Yeah, see? Good, good, okay, I was a little worried there for a second, I thought I couldn't get out of that. But, now we get to watch me lose. 27 times. Gotta get at least one hit on him every so often so I can keep myself sane. Oh, I thought... I was a little worried for a second that glitch was going to happen, where I believe there's a glitch if you, if Tails gets grabbed by both of the hands at the same time, you can actually just soft lock the game. I don't know if it's been patched out yet, though. I'm assuming, I mean, that's a pretty big one, though it might be a little hard to make happen, so might have been patched. Really have no answer for you there. Now, if I stay on this side of him, I can at least... Okay. No, wait, no! I'm a big fan of the fact that Eggman installed a hedgehog-proofed aura shield on his mech. It's like, you think he would have figured that out after, like, the first boss of Sonic 1. He goes, okay, my main enemy is a hedgehog. What can a hedgehog not break through? Well, obviously, a mystical barrier. Not, you know, real glass. Leave me alone. I don't like your grabby hands. If I just get caught on... You know what? I think I remember that. If you get caught on top of him there, you could just kind of keep hitting him while he's sitting there. I'm gonna try and do that next time. If I don't die immediately. Okay, I lied. Okay, good, nothing. I get nothing now. I've lost my rings. Please, I need rings. Send me away to a place that has rings. Rings? Rings? Okay. Alright, 3 times, not bad. I still hate you. Oh, ring! Okay, well, he's gonna send me away to Heavy Rider Land, right? No, sorry, it's Heavy Gunner. Heavy Gunner comes first. Just remember this since I've been here twice already. 3 times, 4 times, 6 times, I'm not even sure anymore. My life has been going in circles. Okay, just 1 tentacle left. What are you supposed to be, a squid or something? Tails, get in here. Stop fooling around. I hate this phase. This is the worst part of the boss fight. Just leave me alone. Hit him one more time. Ugh, he's probably got like 1 hit left on him. You better not teleport me again before I can... Yes! Oh, this is the end for you, fat man. I like the other ending better where he falls out of the suit and then the flame wall covers him and he is quite literally killed dead. Then you still see him in the ending with the Phantom Ruby and the Chaos Emeralds and it was like, yeah, no, you survived that wall of fire somehow, sure. I can't get enough of this final boss music. Whenever this comes on in my car, I just, you know, I shimmy shake in the driver's seat and people look at me funny, but I go, I don't care, I'm listening to Sonic Mania music, and they go, alright, I mean, I guess I am too, so I shouldn't be judging you. I don't understand why the lightning balls only take away rings from you when he throws them at you. It's like, shouldn't they just hurt you regardless? Guy, come on, don't make this harder than it has to be, alright? Just stop. Just cut it out. Eggman knows what's up. He just lets go of the ruby. Hey, 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 hey! You and your electric shield, stop it! Yes, goodbye, Heavy King. Again, sounds like an insult, but I'm sure it's not. I'm sure he wants to be called Heavy King. He wants to take pride in his weight. And off he goes to mediocrity. The end. Well, that was the Boss Bash mod, and that took a hell of a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. If you liked this video and you're not subscribed already, please make sure you do so you can keep up with more Sonic Mania and other things that aren't Sonic Mania, because I do a lot of things. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.